Hi friends, how are you all? Today I want to share a very interesting principle with you all, and this has got to do with the divine masculine energy and their healing patterns, how they heal. Because I knew this principle before also, however, yesterday I had a very interesting experience through which I experienced practically how this principle works. Okay, so you all know that the matrix twin flame has taken on the karma of the divine masculine, the shadow masculine, and the divine feminine has taken on the karmic patterns of the shadow feminine. However, the divine feminine is the energy that wakes up first and does her healing and clearing first, whereas the matrix twin or the divine masculine is stuck in the matrix for a longer time. Okay, now this happens because of a very specific reason, and that is because while the upper chakras awaken and transform very fast, to which the divine feminine is more attached, I mean to say that the upper chakras are more functional, more open in the divine feminine, but the lower chakras, being the grounding chakras like your identity, your environment, all the karmic imprints and the physical reality, all these things, they take time to change, they take a lot of time to transform. Okay, that is the reason the divine masculine awakens later when the divine feminine heals her masculine parts. So the principle that I want to talk about in this video is that the divine masculine has taken on the karma, so that when he transforms, and hear me out here, when he transforms, his energy field changes in such a way that it entrains the other divine masculines to a healing experience. Okay, so the divine masculine, what he does is, when he holds the healed masculine template, the transformed masculine, since is connected with the collective masculine. See, I, being the divine feminine, I am deeply linked to the collective feminine. So things like fashion ideas and things like art ideas, and all these things come to me very easily because my consciousness is deeply connected into the planet, is deeply connected into the feminine consciousness. So I have a natural love for the divine feminine. I have a natural admiration for the divine masculine. Despite their wounds, I see them and I know when I have to be firm, be it a divine feminine or be it a divine masculine. I am not someone who let people damage my solar plexus and overstep me. Okay, no, because that creates twin flame separation, and I know how to hold my power in place. But at the same time, on a deeper level, which people feel these feelings that I have for them, I have compassion. I don't show sometimes that I have compassion, they don't show sometimes that they feel my compassion. We interact on that level of balanced power. However, we feel it, both the parties feel it, whether it is me or whether it is a male or female I am interacting with. So what I'm trying to say in this video, in this talk, is that the healed masculine holds a certain energy in his field that it entrains the other divine masculine. See, this entrainment principle works better when one man entrains another man rather than a divine feminine entraining a divine masculine. Okay, now that exchange, that kind of healing happens during sex. When a divine feminine has physical sex with the divine masculine, the energies exchange and he absorbs her energies and she absorbs his energies. Okay, So he absorbs the upper chakra energy from her, she absorbs the lower chakra energy, and that's how the energetic balance happens, healing and activation happens. So, but it is not like that with one man and another man. How that healing happens is like, say, when my twin transforms, when he holds the transformed energy, any man that comes into his energy field, will transform automatically. Okay, now the divine feminine, when she transforms, balances masculine, feminine, both are balanced, then she also has the same power. She has the same power to entrain anybody, male or female. Okay, but that is after both her aspects are properly balanced, third eye is opened, like Kundalini is flowing in the Sushumna Nadi at that point. But before that, she mostly works with the feminine collective. Okay, and that is her purpose. Her first purpose is to experience the abuse, then go through all the addictions, because I have also gone through that love addiction phase when I neglected myself and was just like totally, I was like totally devoted to someone, no matter how bad he treats me. I did all of that stuff. Okay, it's called love addiction. And then I also had like heavy indulgence in spirituality, which is also, I consider, addiction, because I was neglecting my material aspects. Okay, so I've been through all those shadows. And then the next phase is the healing phase, which I have also been through. And then the next phase is the grounding phase, where the feminine also is in her power, is coming in her power, and is teaching also, the current phase that I am in right now. So the main point of this video, the principle that I want to share with an example, is how the masculine awakens the other masculine, collective masculine. Okay, because I had an experience regarding this yesterday. But let me repeat the principle here again to you all, so that you hear it clearly. When there is one transformed divine masculine, okay, being a twin flame, he has a high level of magnetism. And even if you are not a twin flame, if you are simply a transformed masculine with your male female balanced, then also you have immense influence. Okay, so whether you are a twin flame or you are a normal person who has transformed and raised himself up to that high level, you both have the power to transform. But of course, twin flames have more power, they have more magnetism, because they are ascended masters and they already carry the starseed templates. Their energetic systems are very different. So what I am saying here is, an awakened masculine awakens other masculines just by his presence, just by the energy field, sometimes by speaking and sometimes by not speaking also. And now I will relate to you the experience I had yesterday. So there is this person in my life, and we started out as friends, but then I felt like we are different, we cannot be friends. And since we were quite opposite identities, there was a lot of projection that was going on. I was at a conscious place, so I wasn't projecting whatever I was getting as triggers. Okay, my triggers, I used to receive the triggers and I used to work with them. But this person used to project the triggers, so it was getting a little bit unhealthy. So I asserted my boundaries, but I had this love for this friend, so I would keep this person in my life, and I would call them once in a while, and I would let them know at every point that, hey, you have to respect my boundaries, because if my boundaries are not respected, I'm going to pull back. Okay, but this person was not doing the work. Okay, and like whenever they would get an opportunity to control me, they would try to control, they would try to project. Whenever they would find that, okay, I'm at a weak place, they would say something mean to me, so that is the reason I would pull back, and I would only connect with them rarely, once in a while. And I would connect with them when I'm in a strong place, like when my solar plexus is really strong, my root chakra is really strong, so I could defend myself, because I know this person is coming from a place of having wounds and not loving themselves, and then unconsciously projecting those wounds on others. And there was a lot of rejection that was being projected onto me, which is this person's own rejection. So I would not take it to heart so much, but I would assert my boundaries, energetic boundaries and physical boundaries both. So this is how the relationship was going on. However, now this person, he has blocks in his heart chakra, so he mainly operates from the ego, being a divine masculine. He's also a divine masculine. I think he has the same patterns like that of the matrix twin. He's not an illumined twin flame, but if he decides to go on the spiritual journey, then he can find his twin flame, he can raise to that level. But he's not an illumined twin flame, but there is a possibility of him finding his twin flame if he takes up the journey. But I don't think so his soul has chosen to do that in this lifetime, because he's married, he has kids, and he's having quite an age. He's a mature person. But everybody is going to transform. The awakening that is happening now, those who are not going to transform, they are probably going to leave the planet. But a lot of people have decided to transform, okay, and they are going to awaken. Their awakening is happening. However, there is a plan, there is an entire set of plans for the collective awakening. Meaning, a few people will awaken first, then the next batch will awaken, then the next batch will awaken. Because the unawakened people sometimes are required to hold on and maintain the dense energies, okay. So right now what is happening is Jupiter Saturn conjunction is happening in astrology. If you look at Vedic astrology, there is Saturn placed in Capricorn and Jupiter is entering Capricorn right now. So Jupiter Saturn conjunction, Jupiter is third eye actually, okay, and Saturn is the root chakra. So now these are polarities, third eye and root chakra, complete opposites. So Jupiter Saturn conjunction means a lot of Saturn represents the matrix twin, remember that, all the divine masculine, and Jupiter actually represents the divine feminine. So now that conjunction is happening, okay. So a lot of twin flames might also unite at this time. I'm not sure about that, but that union possibility is there, okay. And but one thing I'm very sure about is that a lot of divine masculines are definitely going to awaken at this time, okay, because the third eye is stimulated, no, Jupiter Saturn conjunction. So Jupiter heals the Saturn, okay. So the polarities are balancing, and that is the reason the masculine will be awakening now. A lot of masculines will be awakening, especially the matrix twin, okay, because the matrix twin, he awakens at the last. So a lot of matrix twin, whoever they are supposed to awaken in the each twin flame carries a certain schedule, their own schedule. So if your schedule falls along this time with your twin flame, then your twin is probably going to awaken at this time because of this Jupiter Saturn conjunction. And also I think no, I'll talk about that point later on. But yeah, let me come back to the example. I'm sorry I get sidetracked, is that the right word? I get off track. So I was discussing about this experience I had with the divine masculine yesterday, and this person, his heart is slightly blocked, his heart chakra is blocked, he operates from the ego, and he came with his friend to my house, okay. They visited me, and my whole space is such that it is very transformative. So talking with me, being in my space, both of them had a transformative experience yesterday. So what happened is, the other person who was with him, his heart and his third eye was more open, okay. Both of them were divine masculine, both of them were holding strong masculine energies, but the other one, his heart and his third eye was more open, and he had experience with spirituality, he was aware of spirituality. But my friend, this other person, he didn't have experience with spirituality. In fact, he had a denial of spirituality, his heart chakra had blocks. So whenever I would explain to him about spirituality, about love and all these things, there would be a total shutdown, like, so he was not opening to the feminine, because he has a lot of wounds with his karmic feminine. So you see, people get into these patterns over lifetimes. Okay, so this person has probably been attracting a lot of karmics. Okay, so he started looking at me also in that same eyes, like he was like thinking that I am also just like the rest of the people, I am also going to reject him, I am also going to hate him. He wasn't able to see me for who I am. However, when he visited my studio space, the entire space had the same energy that I had. Okay, so he knew that I wasn't faking a personality. He knew that my entire space has the same energy that he feels with me, so I am authentic. So that helped him to open up his heart a little bit. Okay, so that was one thing. However, the interesting part is this person whose heart was already a bit open, third eye was already a bit open, his friend, he had a very transformative and moving experience yesterday through the discussion that we had, and he transformed. Okay, so now this other guy was more open to what I had to say rather than my friend. My friend was closed because of his wounds with the feminine, his wounds with the karmic feminine. So he was completely closed to me. So he was listening to me, analyzing me, processing me, all the input that comes from me, he was processing through his mind and just rejecting, because his heart was closed, his third eye was closed. And when there are blocks in the third eye and heart, it's very dangerous, because even if an ascended master is standing in front of you, you will not be able to recognize them at all. And in fact, the system is the negative entities create blocks in the upper chakras, so that if an ascended master is standing in front of such a man, he will take stones and hit him metaphorically speaking. Okay, so number one, person with heart chakra, third eye chakra blocks, throat chakra blocks, like the matrix template, they don't see a ascended master, they don't see a twin flame, and secondly, they automatically go into rejection mode. They will project a lot of stuff on you, and that is the reason I was kind of keeping myself at a distance, and I was like, I'm not invested in awakening this person of mine, I'm not invested in awakening this friend, but it will happen when it's meant to happen, if it's meant to happen. So I was protecting my energy because I'm invested in my union, right? I'm invested in my union, my matrix twin flame, and my mission that I have over here, because I'm answerable to all these aspects first. Okay, then the friends come in my life, and that too I need their permission to influence them. Without their permission, I can't present my spiritual self to them if they are in rejection of it. But the interesting thing about this conversation is that this video is that after they left, this other person who had a transformative experience, because he was emotional also, he experienced all these feelings, these emotions, and because he transformed, this other friend of mine, he also transformed. Okay, and next day he sends me a message, and I feel the energy, right? I feel the energy of the person. I just felt this cold, shocked, transformed energy from him. That was not like the one before. Okay, and I knew that some transformation had happened inside this friend of mine, but not due to me. I mean, he was closed to me, right? He has this rejection towards the feminine, so he was close to me. The transformation didn't happen through me, it happened through his friend. And that is why I'm telling you, one transformed divine masculine can energetically entrain the other masculine. Because you see, when this person who has his upper chakras blocked, he cannot open up to a woman, he cannot trust a woman, he cannot accept a woman's belief systems, because he has rejection towards the feminine. However, he can accept another man, his belief systems better, so he was more open to his friend than to me. So his relationship with women is, he's definitely physically attracted towards them, because whatever that you reject, whichever parts of self that you reject within, outside you are definitely attracted to those parts, and in most cases sexually. Okay, but in his conscious mind he had a lot of rejection towards the feminine, so he was close to the feminine, and whatever I was telling him was just going like a bouncer. We say in cricket, no, a bouncer goes above the head of the batsman. So like that, whatever I was saying was going above his head, and his ears were blocked, his heart was blocked, third eye was blocked. So but he was transformed by another divine masculine. So I transformed this divine masculine whose heart was open, whose third eye was open, and he in turn transformed my friend. Okay, so he explained to him that, okay, yes, I relate with this spirituality, I completely understand her, I felt her vibe, and he was open to the male energy, he was open to the masculine energy, and his field transformed him. So next day he sent me a message saying, from today I am completely supporting your spiritual path. I am in support, because he was in total rejection of my spiritual path. He didn't believe in spirituality, he believed in materialism. But as I am telling you right now, the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction is happening. Okay, so there is a union of spirituality and materialism that is happening. Okay, so that's why he sends me this text that I am in support of your spiritual path. Okay, and that is also because I have been accepting the grounding aspects of the masculine. I have been accepting rejected Saturn aspects into myself, which is the left brain, which is also Lord Shiva, because Saturn is seen as Lord Shiva and Moon is seen as Goddess Shakti. So when my friend sent me these words, by being transformed by another divine masculine, I got two insights. The first insight I got, which I am sharing with you all, is that a transformed matrix twin energetically transforms the collective of the matrix twin. Okay, and that is the first insight. And the second insight is, if my friend has transformed, okay, because my friend represents the collective masculine energy to me, which also represents my twin's energy to me. So whenever I see changes in the collective masculine energy, I know that my twin is healing, because my twin is in sync with the collective masculine energy. That is why we need to do, the divine feminine has to do so much work. Okay, be it YouTube, be it blogs, be it, you have community centers, right? You have community centers, so you have to also give your spiritual knowledge in those community centers. It can be spiritual knowledge, it can be any other thing that you are doing for the community, but you have to share it where you are placed. Okay, where you are placed. So once this friend of mine transformed, had a certain shift inside him. It wasn't a complete transformation, but he had accepted the spirituality aspect. He had transformed. Okay, so now I know how men transform. Okay, especially those men that have blockages in the upper chakras. Okay, this is why the divine masculine is holding the same blockages. Okay, the same grounding energies, extremely high, extremely strong grounding energies, because once he transforms, he is able to transform the rest of the blocked masculine. Okay, you understand me? He is holding the karma of the polarized masculine, the extremely grounded masculine, the matrix, all the men whose hearts are blocked, whose upper chakras are blocked. Okay, he is holding the karma of those masculine, and when he transforms, the entire collective transforms. All the people that come in his energy field, they transform. And now I was sent a messenger to let me know that this transformation is happening, because I've seen transformation in this friend of mine, and I know that this is a sign of my twin waking up to spirituality, because my twin, he has a rejection of the planet Jupiter in his chart. In his chart, he has a rejection of the planet Jupiter, so it is very difficult for him to find a good guru, because there are blockages in the chakras. That is the rejection of Jupiter. If your third eye is blocked, that is rejection of Jupiter. But now there is Jupiter Saturn conjunction, so his third eye and root chakra are balancing, and same thing is happening within me. My root chakra is balancing, whereas I had a rejection towards my masculine, my Saturn aspect. Okay, so this is how the messages come through. People, you are not connected physically to your twin flame, but the same energy that your twin flame represents enters your life, shows that it has transformed to you, and gives you a message about your twin's transformation, that his awakening has begun. Because I know that my grounding has begun, me coming in my power has begun, so I know for sure that his awakening has begun, and I have received the signs also. So my friends, this is what I have to share with you all today. I wanted to let you all know this principle of how a transformed divine masculine, a transformed matrix twin has a huge power to transform other people who come into his energy field as well as the collective, because he is holding those really dense energies, no? So when he transforms that level of the collective. He is not working on the high spiritual guys, he's not working on that high spiritual level. Remember that. Because even physically, the profession that my twin has, it has got to do with the real dense, like the real hardcore masculinity. That is the kind of profession my twin has. So when he transforms, he is going to transform that part of the collective. Okay, so that's why twins have gone into all these really dense places, because they need to bring light there. And as I say again and again in my videos, the mission is first energetic. So we are linked into the collective via energy, via light bodies. We are linked into the collective. Okay, and when we transform the karma for ourselves, we transform the karma for the collective, that part of the collective, that dense part of the collective. So this is how it works. Sometimes men are not changed by another woman, especially if they have upper chakra blocks. They are transformed by another man because they are more open to that masculine frequency. Especially the matrix twin, he is more open to the masculine frequency, and he is in rejection of the feminine frequency, that is in his wounded state. But the more he balances out, the more he begins to open up to the divine feminine and trust the divine feminine. Because imagine, I'm also keeping myself in the place of this friend of mine. Say for 8 lifetimes, 8 times your heart is broken in this one life. Okay, so 8 times you loved, 8 times karmic came into your life, 8 times they bent 8 pieces of your heart. Okay, so what is going to happen to you? These wounds are stored at the subconscious, unconscious level, and the memories are cut off. You're cut off from those memories. So even when you hate another divine feminine, you don't know why you hate her, because those wounds are happening. The wounds have distorted your system on an unconscious mind level. They have created problems at the unconscious mind level. So these people, they are not in control, my friends, unless their kundalini rises, unless they are entrained by the collective field, they cannot awaken. So this is the whole plan of twin flames, through entrainment. We heal the divine feminine collective energetically through entrainment. He heals the divine masculine collective energetically through entrainment. Okay, so I hope you've understood my points. I try to remain as organized as possible, but I know I'm not that perfect at doing this, because I'm sharing more from my heart, and this is also another place where I need to do balancing. I need to come from my heart, but I also need to be more organized, I feel, in the way I present my thoughts. But I'm just hoping that you all have understood what I have to say. These 2 insights you have to keep in your mind. Okay, the first insight is that divine masculine transforms other divine masculine when he himself transforms by his energy field through entrainment. And second is, the collective masculine is healing, and the matrix twin flame therefore is also awakening. Okay, so I want to send you lots of love, my friends. If you liked this video, if you like this message, please give a like, subscribe to the channel, share, because you have to give back, because otherwise you are creating a karmic debt, right? If something has benefited you, out of your own will, you have to give a like, you have to give a share, you have to give a subscribe, because otherwise you're creating that negative imbalance, you're creating the karmic imbalance, because the give and receive should be in balance. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a like, please share it, subscribe, and I will see you again next time in my next videos. Thanks.